Hello and welcome back to Roll4Adventure here in the Ruins of Roltaria. Tonight we're embarking on our 6th episode here on this journey. Who do we have at the table?
Hi guys, I am Carl and I'm playing Azreal, our Shadow Sorcerer.
Hi, I'm Ripley and I'm playing Fang, the Tabaxi Rogue.
Hi, I'm Amy and I'm playing Zethia, the Goliath Barbarian.
And I'm Jacob, your Dungeon Master for the tale ahead. I don't think we have anything special to cover at the top of the episode tonight, so let's go ahead and dive back in where we left off, here in the Forge City Bellum, in the heart of the Watch, as we roll for adventure.
You said the thing!
You said the thing!
We got there. After nearly a week traversing the Barrow Peak Valley, the party finally emerged from the Badlands and laid eyes upon the plains beyond. Though the road had made them more familiar with one another, they were still far from friends. During an evening's rest, Fang questioned Turamir about the healing magic she had witnessed days prior, asking who he truly was. His answer was simple. He was exactly what he claimed to be, a man trying to do some good in service of a god long forgotten by these lands. Azreal, having overheard part of the exchange, confronted Turamir himself. Something within him recognized that the old man wasn't entirely human, and though Azreal aggressively urged him to find somewhere safer to lend his aid, Turamir remained steadfast in his beliefs, encouraging Azreal even, in turn, to never lose sight of what drives him, even if they walked different paths. The following day, travel across the plains was peaceful, until Fang spotted a shadow circling overhead. A rain of needle-like spines tore into the road ahead as a manticore descended upon the carriage, roaring a single phrase, "Found you." The creature's assault left Fang badly wounded, but together the party brought the beast down after a brutal fight. In the aftermath, suspicion turned once again towards Turamir, and through further questioning, he admitted that he had once lived a far less quiet life, one spent acquiring dangerous things and helping people in ways that made enemies quite easy to earn. Though he refused to give specifics, he confessed it was no surprise that someone might still be searching for him after all these years. Later that night, Azreal asked Turamir if he had ever heard the name Lysandra Vale, the namesake of the book he carries. Turamir recognized her as a powerful mage both before and after the quake, and Azreal made a simple request. If Turamir were to ever hear that name again, he would tell Azreal immediately. By morning, the road finally carried the group to Bellum, the Forge City, named for the countless steam-driven forges that churn within its walls. Agreeing to meet Turamir for dinner later that evening, the party split off to search for lodging willing to accept beastfolk patrons, while Fang personally ensured the old man reached his destination safely, offering him a quiet word of thanks for saving her life before all of this began. And as she walked back through the streets of Bellum, her eyes were drawn towards a towering mural in one of the city's central plazas. A fire giant Goliath breaking chains. It is here in the evening that we will pick up. I'll turn this down a little bit, and I'll turn this down a little bit.
Ambiance.
In fact, I think we're just gonna...
I wrote the stupidest note of my D&D life.
All right, let's hear it.
I was trying to write down the fire giant that was there, and I wrote giant fire giant.
Excellent.
I was like, wait.
That's like Bond. James Bond.
All right. Here, finally, in Bellum, the forge city of the Watch. A city that has been a perilous journey to reach for you all. Standing at the front of the shattered anvil, two beast folk, or a beast folk and something else, walking in here.
Something else.
So you enter this establishment. Kind of a round building that pushes into what was once a warehouse out the back. You can see immediately as you enter kind of a semicircle bar, a dozen or more tables in here, and several beast folk patrons having dinner, going about their evening. There is also a smattering of humans, orcs, other individuals in here. But for the most part, this seems to be serving beast folk that have a little more coin than others, potentially.
It seems like we might be safe here. Unlike other places, based on what Tiramir said.
No, this is definitely going to be a good spot for us, considering we are quite mixed.
Before we head in fully, I thought it would be good to note that Sakirr, and I say that quietly, he hasn't seen us before. He doesn't know who we are. I have a feeling he might know who our ally is. So, if we want to get to him, it's best not to draw attention.
I mean, that makes sense.
So we're just gonna have to hope Fang doesn't find herself in front of someone that knows her.
Yes. I mean, we'll see what happens, but as soon as we are seen with Fang, they might put some connections together. So I think it is inevitable, but we can do our best to avoid being spotted early on.
Alright. Now, are you here for a drink or to sleep?
Both.
Silly question.
I will say I was a little bit off with my timing. It's probably early afternoon, not quite evening, because you guys did get into town
We're still tired as
earlier in
fuck.
the day. Absolutely. You're
Yes.
exhausted.
Exhausted.
I am exhausted. I would like a rest.
All right.
Walk up to wherever seems to be the bar keep.
You walk in here, kind of hubbub of just people talking. There doesn't seem to be any music in this establishment by any means, but it is loud with people having a good time and with people talking and catching up. Though everyone here looks hard worked and not tired, but worn. You walk in here, walk up to that small semicircle counter at the front. As you approach, see this orcish male, broad shoulders, who is kind of organizing things behind the counter. As you enter, immediately clocks Zethia. Ah, cousin, good to see you. And he'll reach a hand over the counter as you're approaching.
Yeah, all right. I'll shake it. I'm like,
Yeah, alright.
And a friend,
Yes.
how can I help you?
I will take whatever drink you recommend.
Absolutely,
Same.
of course. Are you looking for a room with that or just a drink?
Yes, we will be looking for rooms.
He'll start pouring out actual ale, probably the first that you've seen on this journey. It's a few coppers worth for the day's food. If you want a room as well, a silver piece all up.
Very good. I can do that.
Do you happen to take this? And I pull out a quartz.
Yes, they're worth a copper each, yeah.
How much? How many of these?
10 of those if you got them on you.
Yeah. Saying 10 quartz.
So I only have gold on me. Does he have like change?
You don't got quartz?
I only took a chunk.
Yeah, it was like worth 20 quartz.
I mean, I took a large chunk.
Yeah.
I think we were told to write down 20.
Yeah, it's 20 worth, but it would need to be processed into
Yeah.
shards.
Wow. I broke it.
But you can easily
You'd have a
enough
chunk.
get gold exchange. There would be a bit of an eyebrow raise as you pull out gold in here, but he'd happily exchange that. I take it you're all new to town.
Yeah, just arrived today. I've got a question.
Of course.
We haven't been in watch territory
Yeah.
before. We were told this is the best place to be. Did you guys happen to maybe see 2 days ago any ruckus enter the city?
Can't say so. I've been behind the counter the last couple of days. Plenty of people here who might have been out and about, though.
Could you... Any locals here that often come here a lot that might get around?
He just kind of clicks his fingers and points over at this, like, dwarven gentleman that's, like, mid-card game with a bunch of beast folk.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
Finally, a good drink.
I
Clunk,
hope it's
clunk,
great.
He hands you each, like, a small, like, wooden token, essentially, that just has your, like, room numbers and information on it.
Hell yeah, easy. Don't lose it.
I was just smelling the drink.
Oh, I thought you were holding the token. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
I've only got one hand. I can only hold so much.
What is the plan here?
You want to talk to some of the locals?
You
You want to play a card game?
Yeah. Well,
All right. And we'll approach the card game.
I will drop the mug that I got in front of the dwarf.
Jesus.
As you come over and put the mug down, he just throws his cards down on the table at the end of the game. Ah, fuck yeah. Smattering of what is clearly not a very good hand of whatever these people are playing. Who are you? What are you?
That,
Sorry? I apologize.
thank you. New here. Haven't been.
Takes the mug and just...
We heard you're the person to talk to.
Sure, what are you after?
A few days ago, perhaps, some new folks entered the city, maybe causing a ruckus.
I don't know if you've looked at the front gates. People are coming and going all the time.
VIPs, perhaps.
Yeah, he kind of like looks at these beast folk that are here with him and kind of gives them a bit of a nod, and most of them get up to leave.
shit.
There is one individual that stays at the table, this bizarre looking frog-kin individual. Like wide shoulders, this big belly, and a throat that just kind of meets the bottom of a chinless head as he sits at the table, this like heavy pipe in his mouth. As this dwarf kind of watches the others leave. Have a seat.
I'll turn the seat around and sit down. I'll look around. Is there any watch people around right now?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, not bad. Is my perception ass though? It's not. Oh, we got a -2 though. 12.
12. Definitely no one in the establishment.
As I sit down, I will have a mage hand come out of the shadow that the cup's like casting, and it will shuffle the deck and start passing the cards.
Yes.
There's this kind of look on the dwarf's face. He looks back up at you. This toad sitting there. Just, neat trick.
Oh,
Takes the cards. VIPs, you say? We've had a few comings and goings. A few of the Watchmasters heading north, from what I understand. Some help needed in Vraxen. There was an envoy that came in 3-4 days ago to some hubbub. I believe Lucen was on his way back in.
Lucen? Who's that?
He is one of the Watchmasters for Bellum.
What does he look like?
Oh, handsome fella. Darker skin, shocking nice black hair.
recalling information here. What are Watchmasters? Because that is
Yeah.
something Zethia might know.
Go ahead and give me a... Let's just make this a straight intelligence check.
I would love to say I helped you, but I would know nothing.
Would that still be -2 to the ability?
I'll say no for this, since this isn't an actual ability check
Okay.
you're making.
Oh, sick. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Damn, pretty good. The watch, while there is some minutia within it, there is like various, not necessarily ranks, but like people know their place. There are 3 clearly defined rankings. Watch Guard, who are the ones that you guys have seen the most. These crossbow wielding, just members, soldiers of the watch. The Watchmasters are above them. They're usually the ones that will organize a troop of 50 or so Watch Guard. The entire watch force that was in Lion's Mane, for example, probably had 1 Watchmaster with them. And then above that is a Lord of the Watch. There is only 1 of those in each of the watch cities who orchestrates the watch's movements.
I just looked at Zethia. And she looks like she's racking her brain.
Yeah.
Watchmasters, eh?
They move around a bit.
You might be new to this. And I just explained the hierarchy to him, whatever you just said.
Interesting.
Was it a bunch of them going there?
The initial party, I think so. There were a few members leaving. I know that much. I'm not sure how many of them were masters or not.
Oh, okay.
The ones coming back.
Aye.
Was there a lion person? What's the word for it?
I mean, I wasn't out and about. I didn't see them re-enter. I did hear something about him entering with some unusual faces people didn't recognize. That's about all I heard.
Us beast folk.
Rex.
Us, I'm not really, but us looked down upon by
Of course,
this
of
area.
course.
Need to stick together, I reckon. I think there's someone not so good coming into town. Already in town, in fact.
I see.
Just trying to get eyes on where he might be.
Well, if he's got dealings with the watch, he like points out the door, this like front door of this establishment, just points up to the giant keep that is barred in walls at kind of the front back of the city.
Oh.
Probably go through there.
Now that doesn't seem easy to get into.
I think that's the point.
Fuck.
How would you get access?
You wouldn't.
You
Is the
wouldn't.
simple answer there. Not unless you're looking for a bolt between the eyes. That's not for us regular folk.
Azreal gets a little upset that there's such a barricade in front of his goal. He's going to stand out of this chair and kind of rush. Nothing will stop me. And I will turn and leave. And I will drop my hand, which has like 3 aces.
Yeah.
I want to continue talking to this guy.
Yeah. All right. Well, as you get up and leave, as you stay here, we'll whoosh across town to Fang. Part of the way back, having seen this mural on your way, is there anything in specific Fang is doing before meeting up at the Shattered Anvil?
She'll walk around the market area, and she'll also try and like disguise herself. So just have her mask and cloak up.
Totally. You just want to give me a stealth check as you're walking around here.
That is a 25.
25. Excellent. Kind of moving through the city, back down some of those roads that you saw, just kind of on a main street connected to that plaza, there is a set of like market stalls that are kind of along one of the main roads here. You can see carriages going in either direction, horse-drawn. A good 24 or so various market stalls. You can see breads and grains and root vegetables and simple clothing and just a lot of essential goods here on sale.
I need to have weaponry.
Give me an investigation check here.
Bad. 5.
5. Looking around. 5. I'll say that a 5 actually gives you a little bit of information as opposed to finding a stall here. Potentially asking someone on the street who maybe doesn't look like they'll be too adverse to speaking with you. You would find that it is very hard to procure unregistered weapons in this city.
Unregistered.
Why is he smiling?
That is not to say it is impossible, but you'll just potentially need to find the right person.
Walking around the market, I want to listen out to see if there's anything like a black market that exists.
Yeah, totally. I'll let you pick whether this is investigation or an insight check walking around here.
Insight. Nat 20.
Nat
Or
20.
25.
Was that the -2?
A nat.
Well, then that would be it.
I mean,
so
still
nat
net.
20.
Still net.
20.
Yeah, yeah.
That a natty right
A
there.
nat 20, eh?
Give me all the deals.
Gonna give you some information I didn't think we would be getting to this early on a nat
Oh,
20. I
shit.
think.
Oh, let's go.
Having not had much success walking that kind of market street here in town, we'll say slowly making your way back in the direction of the Shattered Anvil. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a glimmer down a side street of someone walking up from the basement of a building that doesn't look like it should have a basement. This kind of iron door that opens. They sneak out into that alley and it closes behind them. You watch them shoot a glance back to you. I will say, in their hands, you can see that they are very clearly stowing a blade in, like a newish blade into their coat. And as they open it up, you can see a couple of vials as well within their coat that look like they've just been freshly placed in there as they catch your eye from a couple 100 feet away and just dart around a corner.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go towards where they came from, but I'm gonna hide and wait for a bit to see if anyone else comes out or comes in.
Yeah. Good 5-10 minutes pass. 15. Doesn't seem to be much signs of movement around here. How long are you going to wait out?
I'll go to the door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen in to see if I hear anything.
Go ahead and give me a perception check here.
Is a 9.
Over -2.
7. I
Holy.
keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
Put that there.
Putting your ear
Put
up,
into the-
there is very clearly like muffled, quiet, but muffled speaking. It's very hard to tell whether it's from like floor level or under though. knock a couple of times. There doesn't seem to be any response to that knock.
You gotta use that thieves' can.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
what these can look like.
Is there a lock on this door?
This is
Not
so
like a
good.
padlock, but you can see like a keyhole, essentially, yes.
Remember when we said Fang should stay out of trouble?
Yep.
Can I look through the keyhole?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check here.
Yeah.
About to get my eyes.
Oh my god.
That's good.
What is our perception?
Yes.
21.
21. You see a very dim room beyond. Looking in, just a couple of like small candles that very, very lightly illuminate the space. There's a corridor that heads down, and you can just barely make out a room. A corridor, staircase that heads down. You can just barely make out a room at the bottom. But you can see cabinets that are very definitely not laid out in the way you would lay out a home. These are definitely like holding purchasable goods. There is very, very definitely a store of some description down in this hidden basement.
She's gonna pull out the thief tool.
Go ahead and give me a... are you proficient?
Yes.
Not surely.
All right, so then it will be a
Pro.
dexterity check with your proficiency added,
She's a pro.
Plus proficiency.
minus the 2 on.
This will be interesting.
So done.
Plus one.
That was just plus that. 22.
22. You fiddle away for a moment or two, and it does take like a good minute and a half. This is a pretty intricate lock, but eventually you feel the last pin kind of push up, and the door falls a little loose in your hand.
When I looked in the keyhole, did it seem like the walls where the door is, like, does it seem like there could be anyone waiting?
There is the distinct possibility.
The distinct possibility you get fucked up.
I would just open the door slowly and check the right first.
Do you just want to roll a d20 for me here?
This is gold. This is absolute gold.
15.
15. All right. And would you like to please give me a stealth check?
Yeah.
So you open a heavy metallic door.
Dan, 16.
16. You creak this door open, kind of take a step inside. You can see the staircase that descends a good 25 feet before that room at the bottom. As you kind of pick your head in the door, there's this moment where your like heart just leaps out of your chest as you see probably a good 6.5 foot tall individual kind of standing in an alcove off to the side of the door. As you kind of pull back through the door, you just hear a snore.
Can I see if he's actually asleep?
Yeah. Easy enough to do. I'll just say, peeking in here, huge, just large, what's the best way to describe the build here? This is an elephant folk, and they very much do just look like an elephant that has kind of been proportionally squished into a person. He is round and muscular, but is very... looks like he could handle himself in a fight. And it is reasonably easy to tell that he is asleep as you enter here.
Does he have any weapons on him?
You can see that there is a large pike that is like leant up against the wall next to him.
Can I take the pike and set it up to where if he were to get up, he would trip?
Excellent. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check here.
Scheming going on here.
Slate. Papers. 16.
16. Taking what is a rather heavy weapon here and setting it up in a way that, should he awake in a hurry and go to move, that he will either trip and fall where he is or trip and fall down the stairs to some degree. Leant up against the wall there, this pike set up in front of him.
I will close the door and head down the staircase.
Excellent. Heading down the staircase here. Descending down 25-foot staircase that's surprisingly vertical. Like, this is a very steep staircase here. A small room at the bottom, maybe 40 feet by 60 feet, the size of a home probably. But you can see fine dark wood cabinetry that has been lined along the edges here, and there seems to be 2 or 3 doors that maybe lead off into other rooms or other chambers. Slightly bizarre sight as you enter here. A set of glass tubes and very fine metallic instruments are set up. You can see is decanting something into a vial. You can see some of these cabinets have like a glass top in them. You can see a few vials of various things within, dimly lit as you enter here. You just hear, "Can I help you?"
Can I see them?
As you're kind of looking around, you don't immediately see anyone. And then you see like a shadow move against the wall and kind of peek over a bit. Long ears, this like twisted nose that curves down. As kind of pulling up over the counter, you see this gnarled, elderly looking goblin.
Yeah.
Fang will walk over and look down at him. Your provisions.
Who let you in?
Your friend.
And it looks up the stairs. I see. All right. He looks you like dead in the eyes and holds your gaze for a good 15 seconds. I will let you choose in this moment whether you make a persuasion or intimidation check here.
I love this goblin already.
It is now a
Second I heard the
minus
voice, I'm like, please, it's a goblin.
Goblin.
4.
Well, may I ask how you found out about our establishment here?
Your recent buyer gave it away.
Brilliant. We'll have to deal with him. Dagna! Yes. Yes. Poof. Yes. So, and a series of stumbles, and eventually you hear this heavy, broad individual kind of get about halfway down the stairs, probably having rolled most of that way. Yes, boss. Yes. Just gestures towards you. Yes. My bad. Where'd the last guy go? I'm assuming he let himself out. Right. Miss, you're going to have to come with me. We'll go back up the stairs, eh? Goblin kind of looks up, puts a hand out. What do you want?
Weapons.
Weapons. We might have a few. What kind of thing you're looking for?
Daggers and short swords.
Kind of like gives this elephant folk like a nod, and he goes, very, very, kind of stumbles out, opens a door and pushes into another room. You can see another hallway barely lit by candles as he kind of pushes through into another room down here. Daggers and short swords, daggers and short swords. He pulls out a like thin binder tome, starts flicking through, pulls out like a monocle, puts it on. Daggers and short swords. Daggers, 3 gold apiece. If you're after short swords, you'll be looking at closer to 12.
Any that are special.
If you hadn't barged your way in here, there's a chance. Tell you what, you don't seem like you're... No, that's a lie. You do seem like you're trouble. You don't seem like you...
Say it.
I don't think I want to be on your bad side. Tell you what. I have some friends who might be able to find you some slightly more interesting wares. How long are you in the city?
Until my job is done.
And how long might that be?
Could be days, could be weeks.
Excellent. Tell you what, I'm happy to sell you some of our regular equipment, if you happen to be in the city for a while. Maybe I can send a contact your way, a little favor our way, favor your way. Might open up a few more interesting items from some associates of mine.
And they could be trusted.
Absolutely not, but no one in this city can be.
I'll take it.
Where might you be staying?
That inn near the entrance.
Oh, Jesus. And he starts listing off like 4 or 5 eventually. Are you giving him the actual name of the place?
The cracked anvil or something.
Yes, I know the one. He scribbles it down. Eventually, this elephant folk individual here makes his way back in. Where's my information gone here? Dagna, this elephant folk, kind of stumbles back in. He's got like 5 short swords and a half dozen daggers in his arms. He goes, I didn't know how much you wanted. Kind of puts them on the table. Right. Anything to tie you over in the meantime?
Just a dagger and a short sword is fine.
Very well. Call it 14 gold.
14 gold it is.
Bundle price.
Oh, shit.
So it was 3 for a dagger and 12 for a short
It was
sword.
2 for
No, it was 3.
dagger.
It was 3 and 12.
Got a dollar off.
I was like, did she just say, I'll give you a deal and give the exact same price? That's where I was.
Does feel
Fang
like
doesn't know math.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is
Sounds
fun.
good. Starts thumbing that coin. That's very well. I'll have someone show up in a couple of days. Or as soon as they're ready, I suppose. You got a name, friend?
Fang.
Very nice, very nice. All right, well, if you would be so kind as to not tell anybody that you found this place, that would be brilliant.
I won't. Before I go,
Yes.
you seem to be an expert on weapons.
I know a thing or two. Have some friends.
And it seems like you got trinkets around here as well.
Trinkets, not so much, but vials, yes.
She'll pull out the small middle ball.
Mm.
What do you take of this?
Takes it. Pulls that monocle out. And places it back on the counter. You would be wise to forget you ever saw this.
It's just a ball.
It is. Unfortunately, I think we'll be seeing more and more of those very soon. Everyone has their secrets, even the Watch.
So the Watch knows about this little ball.
Most certainly.
So it's a weapon.
You're a quick study.
And what makes it so dangerous?
The strength of a mage in everyone's hands. That rumor doesn't take very long to spread.
So there's multiple.
Sounds like it.
And it's here.
Yes.
She'll just turn around and leave.
Elephant folk will kind of follow you up the stairs, grab his pike that's like halfway down the staircase, kind of follow you up. Good evening. He kind of opens the door for you, looks out. Right.
She'll just like fling herself up on the roof
Yeah.
and just.
The door shuts. A small establishment here under the city, likely one of many. Where is Fang headed after this encounter?
She'll go to the inn.
All right. Then probably, as Azreal is standing up, Zethia sat at that table, you would see Fang enter here.
I was gonna have a conversation with this guy. What actually is your name?
What's yours?
Zethia.
Dear Zethia. Ormond. I would say it's a pleasure, but I'm not entirely sure just yet.
Oh, well, I mean, we have met now, but we might not meet again. You never know.
Indeed.
My question to you was, there has to be a way to get into this keep.
I think you've got me confused. I work here in the city. I like to know what's going on. That is none of my concern.
But maybe you know someone whose concern it is.
Kind of looks you up and down. What's your angle here?
What do you mean?
What are you after?
I'm looking for someone.
I gathered that much. To what end?
Information that I need to go about my day.
And you think it's worth trying to get in to the Citadel?
Yes.
Hooey. You are asking for it.
My specialty.
Tell you what, how long are you going to be here?
Probably a few days at the very least.
All right. I heard you telling Grask you were staying at the inn here.
Yes.
Tell you what, I'll do some asking. If anyone has any information, I'll come back or I'll send word. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you, Zethia. Kind of glances off towards Azreal. What's happening?
Better luck on the cards next time. And I'll get up.
The rooms are upstairs, right? There's like a stairs.
There's essentially like doors that just lead out to a large warehouse out the back.
As Azrael gets to one of the doors, overhearing their conversation, he'll kind of stumble a bit and then catch himself on the wall.
Yeah.
Places are a lot harder to escape than to get into. We'll find a way. And he'll kind of stumble through.
Fang, you enter here, seeing a conversation kind of seemingly coming to a close here at a table. Azreal stumbling away.
She'll go over to Azreal.
I'm at my door trying to...
Yeah.
We got a problem.
What now?
This.
The ball.
Apparently it's as strong as a mage.
Doubtful. How? Takes out your hand.
It involves a weapon.
Strong as a mage, eh?
And it's in the city.
Why do they need this?
And it's connected to the watch as well. If your theory is correct, that means Sakirr has access to this weapon.
You found this near where they got attacked, right? Sakirr's group.
Where the dwarves were,
Yeah.
where that one had a hole in its head.
This. Whoever has it was in Lion's Den. He must have traveled with Sakirr as a bodyguard, perhaps, or some sort of protection. Sakirr could have access to the so-called weapon that makes people as strong as mages. They really think they can fight fire with fire. Huh.
Well, we don't know what that fire is exactly.
No, not keen to find out, to be honest. A little bit of me is actually, but that is an issue. The other issue at hand is that you are known by Sakirr, right? Does he know you?
Yes.
So we can't let him or his friends see you. Or else that could screw up their whole mission. A fort like where they are, it's already tough enough to crack. And I hate that there is something like that stopping us, but there is going to be a way in. Something we can do. But we can't have them decide to lock it up more.
We still have the upper hand. They don't know that I'm still alive. They think I'm dead.
How much does that matter to them, that information?
Could be detrimental.
You got on his bad side, didn't you?
His bad side. Don't even know what side I was on. He just chucked me out like garbage.
Azreal will like give you an up and down. I've had quite a long trek here, as you can imagine. You were there. And I need a little break. But looking at you, you look pretty good for someone that was supposed to be dead. And he will open his door and go.
Anything else happening here before? Maybe finally a long rest of some description.
Nah, man. Zethia booking it to that room and she's sleeping.
Nah, man, all-nighter.
Nah.
Fang will, I think, just sleep at a table.
Yeah, fair enough. Absolutely.
Azreal will get up to something before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
I think as the door closes and that conversation ends, as he gets close to probably what might be like a table or a desk, he might just stumble a little bit with like some shadow crawling out of his side, and he puts it in. He's never been this worn out, this lack of shadow for once. He always thought that might be a good thing. He was afraid of it. But now that there is less of it, it's scarier. He enjoyed the power he had the other day. Now he has none of that. That frightens him, but also something about not having that power makes him feel weak in a physical way. Like he's exhausted for the first time, tired, and seeing the walls they have to overcome. The stress boils up. And I think he would throw the book onto the bed. And he just kind of paces and then puts his back against one of the walls and like sinks down. What? Everything I need to do for you involves being strong, using this power that I have now, but I thought I had time to get strong, time to understand this power, but every time I'm faced with the decisions to do what you want, it seems that there's always another barrier, another level. How do I become powerful? And that sentence repeats in his head and repeats as his eyes burn a hole into the book.
Sat there, back against the wall. Alone in a small room. Your back pressed firmly against that wall. It's impossible. And yet you feel the warmth of a hand on your shoulder.
You always find the weirdest times to show up, but you're right. I'm losing sight of what's important. I can't rush this. I will see you again. I will. And he'll put his hand on where he sees it. But before he does, he'll, almost as if you were wiping a tear, stroke the mask where an eye might have been.
Anyone else in that evening?
Sleepy time.
We sleep.
All right. Would Fang be procuring a meal from this establishment as part of your rest, or are you eating rations?
Eat rations.
Alrighty.
Damn.
Then with that, the early hours of the afternoon, but through exhaustion making it a necessity. A long rest is had in this place.
Wow.
-2.
Finally.
Get out of
I feel so refreshed.
We moved to morning. For the first time since heading out from Silverfin, rested. A level of exhaustion dissipating, which I believe everyone only had one, so that's good. It is a new day here in Bellum. As you awaken, you all went to bed early, so some of you are probably up by 2 or 3 in the morning. And even at that time, there's just this faint, constant ting 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 ting, echoing from, a dozen different locations off here, instead of the occasional bug or cricket that you would hear during the night up in the Badlands. Instead, it is a night of horse hooves, cartwheels, and people walking the streets even through the hours of dusk into the night. I think it has probably been a very long time, or potentially for some the first time that you've even been in a city, somewhere that is always alive. Here we shift to morning.
Azreal probably wakes up with his shadow arm released.
Yeah.
And just actually out. He'll just put it back and head downstairs.
Heading down, see Fang there probably coming to at some table in the corner.
Zethia will pop down as well.
Yeah.
At some point, probably after you.
I'll go over and kick the chair a little bit. It's morning. No rest for the wicked.
Who are you calling wicked?
All of us.
Morning.
Morning.
Alright, we need to figure out what we're going to do. We can't waste time. What the hell is the plan?
We need to be strong.
Plan.
To get to...
I point out a window to the walled location.
yeah. Yes, we found out that it is very, very likely that he's in there somewhere. Hold up. I asked the guy we were chatting with yesterday, and he said he might try and find someone that might know of a way to get us in, or how to get in. But it'll probably be a lot of information gathering for the first maybe couple days to figure out what we're going to do.
You scouted out yet?
Not really, haven't had the time.
Ask questions around. Got good info. We also need to be more powerful, stronger. Fang found some sort of a weapon.
A weapon?
That involves this.
That's a weapon.
Apparently makes people as strong as mages.
And Sakirr has one.
A ball? What's he going to do with the ball?
Someone has one. That's with him. To be.
Alright, but I still don't see how this is dangerous.
We
It's a
don't
metal
know.
ball.
And put a hole through someone's head.
Well, I
Seemed
suppose
like an instant kill.
Like a straight tunnel. One end to the other.
I suppose if you put enough force into it, it'd probably make quite a dent. So the weapon isn't the actual ball, it is whatever's launching said ball. Alright, well maybe put that back in your pocket. We don't want that.
They don't like magic here either, so I doubt they're actually using any to get that type of outcome.
Oh, you think it's mechanical? What if they're shooting it out?
Well, that would be a bunch of hypocrites if they used magic.
Well, either way, that does not bode well.
No, but getting in might not be as difficult if we can traverse the wall. I can always encase us in darkness at night time.
That only
But
works
then
so many
you-
times.
Will blind us and then we can't see.
You'll have to trust me.
Also, I don't know how easy it'll be to scout out the wall,
No, that's true.
considering they're probably watching it. As our friend said, you'll get a bolt between the eyes.
Oh. Wonder if we could offer something or someone up.
Someone up?
Hmm.
Who? You?
No. It'd have to be someone that Sakirr has some sort of history with,
But that means finding another person.
perhaps.
Maybe there's still some from the gang here.
That's true, but it'd have to be someone that he doesn't know where they are.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh well, you said the information of your whereabouts would be interesting information to Sakirr.
Why you want me to give myself up?
We could half fake tie you up, go with you. Be an interesting way to get through. Be dangerous. It would.
Are you important to Sakirr?
I was part of the gang, yes. And then he saw me as replaceable.
Then, forgive me if this is offensive, would he care if you showed up out of nowhere?
He'd be surprised.
But surprised enough to go, oh yes, let's let her in.
Well, this one here is supposed to be dead, apparently.
You don't look very dead.
That's because I've turned his help
Torame saved you.
for some reason.
Well, he did find himself to be a nice fellow. Wouldn't put it past him.
Alright, so far on the table we have offer up Fang as leverage to get inside, which I don't see that working. Or we try and find a crack in the wall and use your darkness. Or we wait for, I learned his name, Ormond, to find out something that might help us get in.
Not what I thought you were going to say, but that's good.
What did you think I was going to say?
I know, bust your way through the front door, fight as many as we can.
Listen, I love fighting things, but even I know that is stupid to try bust through that.
I don't think the nighttime thing's a bad idea, but we should do some research first.
As I said, information gathering for the first couple days.
We've only got one chance, I reckon.
Agreed.
But it has to be sooner than later so he doesn't settle in. If he gets comfy,
Maybe that's a good thing though, if he gets comfy, maybe less protection.
think the opposite. Once he twists his words, makes allies, knows the place more, becomes more his battleground than a random
Okay.
warfield.
I see your point. Then I say we just gather information.
So we just walk around, see what we can find out.
Maybe in your case keep a low profile, lest someone spot you and recognize you.
Since we are getting information, I suppose it would be wise to also tell you about his inner ring.
The inner ring.
the members he holds closer to him.
Do you think these members would be with him in the keep, or do you think they might be outside of the keep? Because if we find them, maybe.
One possibly. Depends. It's hard to say.
And who is this person exactly?
She goes under Coyote.
Coyote.
She's his informant. She can be here and then not, so to speak.
So a sneaky one then.
So
It's
she
more of the fact that you don't really know who she is.
she does what you did.
No. She doesn't kill. She scouts.
Alright, keep our eyes peeled for someone that could be anyone.
Do you know what she looks like?
Only heard rumors. The last person who, I guess, saw her face, she was a elf-looking woman.
Is the circle just that small, or is there more?
Oh, well, you know of the Lions folk.
Hmm. The pale entrance guy.
No.
He would have been the big lion man at the entrance in Lion's Mane.
The you know, the lion that paid our entrance fee?
Yes. That guy.
I've only ever seen one lion person.
And what is his name? Lion Man.
I wrote lion dude.
Give him some dignity, man.
Lion boy.
Lion.
I guess he swings big sword. That's what I'm gonna write. Swings big sword.
He chooses not to use weapons.
Excellent.
I said swings big sword out loud like 4 times. Took you that long?
Sorry.
The audible.
Excellent.
Do you know any more?
The doctor. Patch? Is that his name? Yeah. Patch.
Doctor?
You have a doctor that helps heal anyone who's hurt in the ring.
Magical or
Practical.
practical? Interesting.
So what was the Lion Man's name in the end?
Ajin. He's basically the one who teaches everyone how to fight.
The teacher.
And then the newest member, giant ugly dog.
Oh, that's not very nice. Oh.
The one that tried to kill me.
Oh. More of. And what is his name?
Was never said.
Large dog.
Well, if you guys end up having to fight again, I'm sure you'll do better this time. You've had more experience fighting mutts.
Why did he try to kill you?
That's a good question.
Did you do something bad?
Whether I did or not, Sakirr wanted him to be the new me.
And what was your role?
I I got rid of those that went against him.
So an assassin.
Look, I doubt those hands are for anything other than murdering.
Well, they seem crafty. Try to kill Fang.
I know the Inner Circle probably has an importance to all this, but I'm not going to remember anyone's name that isn't Sakirr's. That's the only importance to me.
I just know he's gonna have them be his front line. So if we want to get to him, we have to go through them.
Perhaps, but we might be able to find a way to bypass them, distract them.
Let me fight the big dog.
You don't want the lion folk?
Oh, many good choices.
Yeah,
I get dibs on the dog.
Okay, lion it is.
I'll ignore the rest and go for Sakirr.
Well, we need information from him for starters, so don't kill him just yet.
That's probably.
Yeah, just hold him in a chair and serve him some tea.
We'll cut some limbs off, make him talk, it'll be fine.
All right, shall we head out then? Well, some of you might need breakfast.
Who's at the bar? Is it the same guy?
You want the
The orcish gentleman is no longer there. It is now
He's
a,
dead on the floor.
yeah.
Murdered.
He's now drunk.
In the early morning, as it is, this establishment is not particularly busy. You see a gnomish woman kind of running around behind the counter, setting things up for the day to come.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear. How can I help?
Do you keep chickens?
Excuse me.
Do you have eggs?
Oh, yes.
I'd like some eggs, please.
Wonderful. Anybody else?
I'm leaving, but thank you for the offer.
Enjoy your day.
Eggs? Fine.
That's all right. Absolutely. We'll just say 3 copper for a day's worth of food here.
3 copper for a day's worth of food.
Take your time. I'm just going to wait outside.
All right, don't run away.
Fang will also come outside with you.
You're one of the new folk that are staying here, are you?
Yes.
But there was some new faces in. Doesn't happen very often.
As you know, we are quite new around these parts.
Of course.
What are the hot places to go to?
That depends entirely on what you're after.
Let's say, talk to people, meet people,
What
mingle,
kind?
if you will. Information, socializing, along those lines.
I mean, if you're looking for others of your ilk, beast folk, 'tis the first end of the week of the month, so they'll all be at the Chainbaker Plaza. Otherwise, I would need some more specifics on what you're after, to be honest. But if you're
Alright.
looking to socialize, that'd be the place to go.
Okay. Might still be good to go there. Alright. Thank you, and thank you for the eggs.
Absolutely.
And delicious eggs.
What's
And I'll
happening out front?
Head out.
Well, Ezra's just like leaned up against the
Yeah.
building to take out the book.
Yeah.
He's just gonna hold it tightly and like rub the leather. And he's just gonna look around and see if he gets a feeling to a right direction.
Go ahead and give me just a charisma check here.
Okay, warlock.
Look, I'm charisma my book right now.
Charisma. Caressing more like.
Caressing. Charisma. Like it's my best stat.
Charisma.
14.
14. Nothing distinct. There's not a compass guiding you by any means. But there's definitely this feeling of not impatience, but just this feeling of being close. You're not sure if that's entirely your own.
I'll bust open the door. Well, those eggs were delicious. Right. How do we want to handle the day?
Shall we walk together or split up?
There is a gathering happening by... What the hell was it called? I think I have it written down somewhere.
The gnomish woman just gave you the name of the place, the Chainbreaker Plaza.
Chainbreaker Plaza, which I presume is where that mural was.
Potentially.
Probably.
Yes.
Chainbreaker Plaza. I think in honor of the uprising for Goliaths and orcs alike, they gather at the plaza, and I think it might be a good spot to go to. At least for me. I want to look and see. Maybe there is something there. Might attract all sorts of people, not just my kind.
Not a bad idea.
Well, that's all I got right now.
I would join. I think I might just walk around aimlessly. Have a feeling something will find me, trouble or some
Please
information.
don't get into trouble, oh my gosh.
I have a knack for just pulling in things.
Alright. Well, good luck with that. What are you doing, Fang?
Just gonna scout from the rooftops.
Nice vantage point. I like it. Alright, well, I guess I'll catch you guys later. I guess we'll find each other eventually.
Just don't hop on. Be careful on the roofs. Works at nighttime, but you know, stand out like a sore thumb.
Don't
Good
get
day.
shot.
Yeah,
I won't.
those crossbows are massive.
Ballista.
Bums.
Alright, and I'll waddle off to the Chainbreaker Plaza and see what the dealio is over there.
What is Azreal's objective
Fuck.
here?
I'm just gonna walk on the main street.
Yeah.
Start walking towards the large walls.
Yeah, gonna head up to the Citadel.
Just see what happens.
Alright.
Here's a weird thing if he just shit just happens wherever he is, so
Yeah.
he's just
Alright.
gotta pray on that.
What is Fang on the hunt for?
Fang will mainly go from rooftop to rooftop and around the central plaza, and then she's the one that she's looking out for any of the inner ring that might be walking around.
Absolutely. I'll get a perception check from you then, as we follow Zethia to the plaza.
9.
All right. Taking the rooftops and kind of moving around that central area. You get the very real sense, even though you've only been here for like a day and a bit, that there is no like formal weekends here. It's just everyone gets a day off at some point.
I'm trying to organize something.
Feel that.
And like the day before you came in, and like there were people wandering the streets during the day. These people that was their day off for the week. Today, every orc and Goliath seems to be having their single weekly day off.
Wild.
Wandering the main streets, giant folk, orc individuals, kind of all moving in one general direction.
Can I add to this?
Yeah.
That this is kind of where Zethia's height becomes very apparent. When she's compared to other Goliaths, she is tiny. So as she kind of moves alongside the crowd,
Yeah.
she really does just stick out in that way.
To that effect, as you're walking, the orcs here, average height is about 6 foot for an orc. Like, that's nothing crazy, but the shortest Goliaths are about 6 foot. Most of them are ranging like 6.5, 6
Not
foot
anymore.
8. There'd maybe be a couple instances as you're moving through the crowd that like someone would accidentally nudge you and like go to apologize the way that you would to a child and kind of see you and just sort of stop and allow you to continue on your way.
I mean, this is the kind of thing Zethia's used to, so she really just discards that and just goes, well,
But-
it is what it is.
Despite that, whenever you make eye contact with one of the orcish individuals that is walking the streets here as well, and they are, there are orcs walking with humans and children that are following them. There are families and couples and people enjoying life. Every time an orc meets your gaze, there is this kind of nod of respect, and you notice that every time an orc and a Goliath have an interaction, that there seems to be this understanding that it is thanks to the giant kin that the orcs have this freedom as well.
Damn, I love this place.
Fang, from the rooftops, you're noticing this as well, this like congregation of the orcish and Goliath populations here. And from the rooftops, you would probably begin to hear, before Zethia does on the ground, this kind of, not a chant, but this like speech that is being given in that central plaza. Something that even wandering aimlessly through the streets, you would maybe hear carried on the breeze a little bit. And even so, not everyone is heading to that central plaza. You see small murals or trees or sites that have been like made to look important, and you can see small like family gatherings or groups of maybe 20 or 30 orcs or Goliaths that are choosing different spots around the city to pay reverence to something. But this central location here in the middle of the city, a couple of blocks away from that citadel, which kind of looms over everything, you begin to hear a speaker standing. And from the rooftops, you would see that giant mural. It's a story and a half tall. The night before had like a few flowers and things at its base, is now covered in bouquets of flowers. You can see almost like offerings, sacks of grain and things have been placed up here, and dozens of weapons that look like they have seen their share of war that have been placed here in reverence. As you begin to hear a very demanding voice echoing over the crowds here. 15 years it has been since we were given a voice. 15 years since your mothers, your fathers, and yourselves were freed from your shackles. This is a hallowed day, a day of celebration that we will not soon forget. The day when one of our own rose up. Praise be to Caladon, the Chainbreaker. Praise be to the Herd of Flame, who laid down their lives so that we may have a chance to raise children, have families of our own, and that they may have a life to live. This is a hallowed day in thanks to those who came before, and it is the responsibility of those of us now to maintain the lives we have. You hear the entire crowd. Praise be to Caladon and the herd of flames. As you approach a little closer, you can see the figure standing up the front here. 6'10" Goliath. Earthquake.
That was the Goliath taking a step.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn.
Tall Goliath, broad-shouldered, muscular, simple leathers, kind of very clearly the attire that he would wear to battle, standing up here in front of the crowd. A very light amount of hair that is kind of pulled around the sides, definitely in his older years, but his Goliath markings are still this vibrant electric blue. Standing up in front of the crowd there as he lets that chair out, and a good 1,000 or so civilians cheer up with him. And he kind of steps down into the crowd, and people start going about their days. You can smell food. You can see wares being traded. Kind of temporary market stalls have been set up in this plaza here. This is very much like a festival celebration kind of a day. I'll ask here, those that are nearby, Zethia, Fang, is there any interactions you're having with this as it's occurring?
Praise be.
Not so much interaction, but I'll take the opportunity to, I guess, just take in who is here and whether there's anyone that sticks out as, oh, that's not Orc or Goliath. Like, I'm just trying to pick out anyone that might stand out a bit, and just because I'm essentially on the lookout for people, right? So I am just having a look at the crowd.
I think Fang will watch. Like, for like half of it. And like, she'll like think to herself that maybe did you want to look further into it? I think she'll just like try and watch the main dude to like get a sense of like what he looks like, and then we'll carry on with her mission.
Totally. All right. Zethia, kind of pushing through this crowd. Sure, there's a lot of Orcs and Goliaths here, but there's also a lot of just other people that are clearly like, good friends with, family with. There is a pretty heavy watch presence here. Like, this is definitely feels a little like Big Brothery in that way, that there's just a little bit too much of like a military police force out here for a happy festival event. This is very much a either something has happened in the past at one of these, or the Watch are very much trying to make sure that this only goes as far as they want it to. Go ahead and give me an investigation check looking through the crowd. Yeah.
Zethia is playing like the game where you look at an anime screenshot and like pick out the main characters.
Shit.
Which ones had
Yeah.
color here?
What? Ooh! It's a natural 20!
Oh, interesting.
Investigation?
Yeah.
22.
22.
There was a purple skinned Goliath.
Purple skin.
What?
It was a purple skin Goliath.
He's making shit up.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know.
that's D&D.
They could be. They could be purple
They could
skin.
be. You could be purple skin if you
Dude.
wanted.
Like, gold skinned Goliath.
Natural 20.
I'm on the hunt.
Natural 20. I think you would notice a small, like a few minutes after that main speech has been had, off to the side, a small gathering. This elderly, not elderly, like middle-aged bearkin, like big, like black bear type individual, She is standing here in front of a small crowd, quietly, but there's definitely a... It would seem impossible for how open it is, but almost like a rebellion meeting happening in broad daylight here. Like she is saying some shit she should not be with the watch one street over, right? And on a natural 20, you would notice, as you're moving through the crowd, a couple glances over your shoulder, you see a cloaked figure once. Then you see them twice. Then you see them 3 times. And by the 4th time, you definitely get the sense that they're keeping their distance, but they are following you.
Ooh, someone following me. Okay. Interesting. This little mini rebellion group, is it just a bunch of like beast folk?
I mean, there's a couple of orcs and Goliaths there, but for the most part, it is other beast folk.
Yeah. Okay. And someone's following me. Fun. What do I even do with that?
What do you think about that?
What does Zethia do with that?
Fang up here on top of the buildings. You take in this
I never get followed.
this broad Goliath, these bright blue markings, signs of age and warfare across his skin. After that speech, he kind of steps down and starts like shaking hands and talking to people and just kind of moving through the crowd with this energy that people seem to know who this guy is. Yeah, that's what you would get from watching him now.
Can I spot Zethia from where I am?
I would say that, like, you were up on the rooftops, it would have been relatively easy to, like, keep an eye on her as she moved into the crowd and then, like, spotting her occasionally as she's moving through.
She is the shortest one.
I am the shortest one. You just look for the dip in the crowd.
It's like, why is there like a thing moving, but I can't see?
Do you want to give me a perception check?
AJ, 23.
And looking back to find Zethia, you also notice this figure that is kind of keeping distance but is pushing through the crowd so that they are not losing eyesight with Zethia.
I'm gonna sneakily like follow and just keep an eye. Fuck!
Zethia, figure, Fang, just moving through, snaking through the crowd. Over to Azreal.
Didn't mean to scare you.
Just wanted to make sure you're prepared. Oh my god.
Moving through Bellum, up
Yeah.
in the direction of the Citadel.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Yeah.
Passing through here, kind of coming out of that, not a housing district, but like a bunch of inns, bunch of taverns, kind of front of city, business, touristy kind of an area. And pushing deeper into the city, you begin to see more run-of-the-mill storefronts, places that help the city operate the way that it does. There definitely seems to be, as you're moving through, this methodical nature to the city. It's like, this is where things come in, this is where stuff is forged, this is where it goes afterwards, this is how it gets processed, this is how it moves out. Like, there are caravans moving constant every hour or so, kind of in the same directions. This is a very...
It's a tight shift.
Yeah,
This
very
whole
much
place.
so. Is there anything in specific you're looking out for as you are moving your way up to the Citadel?
Azreal looks like how Azreal looks. He's never really gone long without something bullshit happening. And for once, he's just trying to use that. He's just being himself, walking through, taking eyes on people that may seem that he should maybe put to memory, but also just getting closer and seeing what it feels like getting further and further in. Are there more watchmen? What are their eyes like when they meet mine? Is anyone trying to start anything with me?
Moving through. So the thing that you would notice immediately pushing in that direction, as you get kind of past those businesses and within a few blocks of the Citadel here, you're also just closer to like the exterior wall of the city as well. There is a much heavier presence of watch up here. And like you can hear all of this revelry happening around town today, and it's pretty clear to you that there will be a bunch of watch there as well. There is a surprising military size here. Like obviously it's one of the watch's main cities, like there would be. But there's definitely this heightened level of alertness. It seems like they have a reason for having this many people on duty that maybe not everyone is aware of.
Azreal thinks back to what Fang found out about the ball. Something was strong enough to make you compete with mages. You wouldn't want it sharing to everybody. Could they really have made such a thing? It's kind of what goes to his head with that information.
Walking through, getting shockingly close to the Citadel without really drawing too much attention.
It's gotta be easy.
Winding through some of the side streets here, you do eventually kind of get within a couple of blocks of that plaza. You can kind of hear some of the speeches and revelry that is happening. Begin to smell festival foods on the air, even if it is just like meat pies and very simple stewed fruits. It still has this alluring smell to it. But these walls, these 80-foot tall walls, this building that rises above them, built of heavy stone and brick, it's shockingly close. As you kind of come out from around one of those side streets, you can see maybe an 80-foot across entryway, these huge stone columns, and about 20 watch members guarding the gates. Do you want to give me a perception check, actually?
You see what we're working with?
What do we get?
Look, I've gotten this close. Oh man, perception?
Yeah,
Fuck. That's gonna be a 10.
10. All right. On a 10, analyzing, looking at this place, you see one of the more impressive features of this complex. And as you do, you have to assume that very similar weapons are posed on the outer walls of the city. As you barely notice it until you hear this this distant, loud, mechanical thud, and look up at one of the kind of four corners of this wall that the Citadel sits within, and see ballista are usually a single person piece of equipment. This takes up the entire top of a watchtower. You can see there are two people sat, one on the left, one on the right inside this thing. You can see one individual, two hands, is cranking a large wheel that is currently rotating this thing on a base as the other one is sat with what looks like a giant set of like handlebars and is just keeping a watch out here. You can see this 20-foot long spike that is ready to be loaded at a moment's notice.
That's Ballista 2.0.
Yeah.
They are watching the skies.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Well, no one's really gotten in my way yet, so I just keep walking up.
You're gonna
Oh,
approach the
please.
city.
Yeah.
Please.
You get
Just casually walking up, like,
Yeah.
no threat, just...
I'm meant to be here.
I will
have an
allow...
appointment.
Not so it's noticeable, but I'll let the shadow aura kind of out a bit, as to activate my cloak.
Yeah. You get within a block or two, and eventually a member of the watch, kind of that heavy yellow highwayman's coat, this tall brimmed hat. She looks at you. Goes, sorry, sir. Can I help you?
This place is massive, but it takes a long time to get around on your posts and whatnot.
It can, yes.
New here, haven't been to the city before. Just wanted to see what it's all about, see if you guys are looking for any fighters.
Pardon my asking.
Of course.
Did you come here with someone?
With someone?
Yes. Are you accompanying someone?
I had a group of friends.
Right, of course, of course. I'm sorry. Fighters?
Yeah, I heard that you guys have work for people sometimes. I've heard recently a few people have come in potentially joining the watch.
Yes, I do believe we have had a number join our ranks, yes.
I met a man recently that I think has come to join. Sadly did not get his name, but he got me out of a pinch once by paying my fee to enter one of the cities.
Of course.
A lion folk, I think.
Lion folk? Either I'm out of the loop or you have your information wrong. There are very few beastkin that have made their way through the ranks, and none of them are recent additions.
Insight check.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is you lying?
18.
18. She is telling the truth. She is unaware of any recent beast folk that have made note within the watch.
On that insight then, he'll get a little closer and more like excitedly to ask a question. So Sakirr hasn't come by yet?
Interesting.
Oh, fucking.
Straight out the gate. Holy.
Just try to catch her a little in her peace of mind. Distracted maybe.
Slip up.
It's my favorite thing to do in the movie.
Yeah.
I can tell.
It's... You say it in a way as to try and like pull it out in conversation here. But she processes the words. Like she understands what you're asking and still responds. She goes, oh, no, he has made his way through.
Did you hear about the disaster that happened from Limestone?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion or... Yeah, let's just go persuasion here in this moment.
Did you mean Lion's Mane? The place that we came from?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, that's the den.
Yeah, that difference.
Ibidillion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Goddamn, might be the meatiest roll I've rolled. 23.
23. Information has still been sparse, but yes, we've heard of the mage weapons that were deployed there.
Mage weapons?
Yes, some bizarre... I'm honestly not quite sure. Bizarre catastrophe that they have been testing up there.
I was wondering what that might have been. It was a bit strange. Too strange to be a natural disaster. But, you know, this world, who knows. I actually while I was there when it happened.
Oh, goodness.
I only got into the city when it happened, so I left on that day, of
She
course.
looks you over, and the concern that was on her face turns more to an understanding of... She believes why you maybe look a little worse for wear.
You were caught in the crossfire.
And I had so much respect for Sakirr, being that he managed to hold such a location for so long.
Of course.
Busted me a man of many talents. I don't understand why he had so many enemies, but that's to say drama always in politics.
Absolutely.
Would it be possible for me to meet him?
I think he'll be a little preoccupied until he heads north.
What's north from here?
The capital, New Fraxton. I believe that's where he'll be tending to his new duties.
Oh. I mean he's doing really well for himself.
I do believe so, yes.
I do know perhaps when he leaves. So I can try to catch him before then.
Yeah. We'll see if she does. Yes. All that I know is that we have made preparations to have extra guests for a week, but those timelines often change.
The lion folk I mentioned was partying with him, helping him get past. Do you perhaps know where they're staying so I can thank him in person?
I haven't personally seen or spoken to Sakirr or anybody involved. If they are spending time in the city, and she kind of gestures back at the Citadel, they're likely holed up in the Citadel.
Azreal is going to step closer and to the point where they're 5 feet from fire.
Yeah.
He's going to get onto a knee, look down. He's going to bite his lip while looking down. And he's going to then look up and dust off the bottom of her outfit and stand up and be like, are you sure there's no way you can introduce me to someone that might be able to get me in contact?
Give me a persuasion check here.
What are you trying to raise?
This dude. Gonna get a dinner date out of this.
One higher than last time. So 25.
Jesus. Consider her rizzed up.
For everyone that definitely no one can notice, but there's definitely talking through his teeth, he's
Yeah.
not happy about it.
Yeah. Yes. Goodness. I think Lucian was on duty for the convoy. I could potentially talk to him. Is there a name I can give?
Yes. Thorn.
Thorn, of course. And should this be possible, where might I find you?
Well, I was trying to find a place to stay, but as you probably know, as I look, it took a little bit to find a place. Somewhere called the Shattered Anvil, I think.
I think I know the place.
I could meet you somewhere you would prefer if you would wish.
There's this look about her for a moment.
Making her blush.
Let's see, shall we?
25.
Are you her type?
Ew.
You, not the you.
Azreal is everyone's type.
Ripley's like, nah, man.
No.
You're staying at the Anvil. Frankly, I don't really know where. What kind of a thing?
Well, I haven't been around. Seems that you don't get out often either.
Not particularly.
How about a look out into the city?
Yeah.
Can I... Where seemed like a good spot? I'm just gonna hopefully guess and put down the street and hopefully see a cafe or some sort.
All right. Oh, of course, yes. Absolutely. Any time in particular? I'll have to go and speak to my superiors, of course.
That's all right. I guess whatever would suit you best.
All right. How about this time tomorrow?
Sounds very good, thank you.
Wonderful. Thorn.
Your name?
Her name.
She's getting
I'm Harriet.
Harriet. As Azreal turns away, almost a reversal of him and Turamir's reaction. He will be pissed,
Yeah.
and he will say, "Make sure to take care of your clothes. You don't want to be hiding your beauty behind dirty clothes." And he'll walk away.
You hear this chuckle as you walk away.
My God.
So you disappear off here. By the time that conversation's finished, another 10 minutes or so, you hear that same thudding noise of that ballista on top, just kind of moving, doing its patrols. And you wander back down the streets as we return here.
You got yourself a guard lady date.
We now have so many meetings.
Dang.
That. Apologies.
I will say, Azreal, like as he leaves, will
Yeah.
find a corner that no one can see, and he just kind of puts his the shadow arm will come out for a second, and it will just put it roughly on a wall, and he will just start clawing at his hand to clean it.
Holy.
Pull back over to the other side of town here. Zethia moving through this crowd, Fang trailing this figure that is following Zethia. After a couple of minutes, the figure almost seems to stop in the crowd for a time. And then you see them start walking in your direction.
Oh, I noticed that.
Give me a perception. Glancing back over your shoulder, see if you catch that.
Switch up.
Yeah, damn.
Fuck.
No longer important.
Damn, I like being chased.
17. Yeah, I might get to bite something.
17. You kind of glance back over your shoulder to see if they're still following you and see that they are weaving back through the crowd with purpose and would probably catch a glimpse of Fang in the crowd.
And now I follow them.
The picture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head down an alleyway and go around a corner, but I'm gonna wait and ready a grapple.
Absolutely. Now that you've watched them a little bit more, noticed them, very short individual that is moving through the crowd here. You duck down an alley. Zethia following along behind as you watch this figure kind of moving through the crowd in the direction of a side street here.
Wait, I think I've seen this before. Don't kill him.
As you do, moving in here, kind of hauling up in the side street, readying in case something goes wrong here. This figure, black hood pulled all the way up so that you cannot see them within it. Maybe 4.5 foot tall. Very small, definitely some sort of beastkin race or child, though that seems unlikely. Kind of walks in. You just hear, Fang!
I still grapple them.
Yeah. You grapple them here. Tiny individual here. So you kind of pull them in, and you feel under the cloak as you pull them in. You hit something hard and feel bone underneath it.
Fang is just gonna pull the hood just to reveal who they are.
You pull the hood back. Bizarre, small, ochre orange kobold. Over his face, there's this very small dragon skull that seems to fit quite well, that he's turned into a bit of headwear, and bulging eyes that are almost coming through that skull. The hands go up. He goes,
Why are you here?
It is you. I
Now that you know that I'm here, you gotta die.
No, 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 no. Look. You just see it kind of like goes completely catatonic. Like just kind of freezes.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now.
One of the guys kind of blinks and he slowly kind of comes back to. You would probably by this time kind of be looking around the corner, see Fang holding this small orange kobold. He goes, look, 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 look. I made some friends with people that you ran into yesterday, and I wasn't sure. I heard the description. I thought it might have been you.
She'll back up.
Fang, what's going on here?
She'll point her dagger at him. This is Patch.
Ah, I have been told about you.
He kind of like takes a step back here as you walk into the side street.
You were following me for a bit.
I was. Yes, I was.
Why were you following her?
Someone said that it was small Goliath. Sorry. I was looking for you.
So you're in a goblin scent.
No, the goblin was talking to somebody else. I overheard. I think I must have made it here first.
So, why are you looking for Fang?
This is a bad place to be.
Alright,
You
let's
think
move.
I don't know that?
I'm kind of like is rubbing his neck where you grappled him. He goes, I'm getting the sense that maybe you do, yes.
Why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be with Sakirr?
Funny story. So, came with him the whole way here, got to the outwalls. Apparently, kobolds are not even seen as beast folk here, so I was left outside. And I figured sneaking into the city was probably a better chance of survival than walking out back into the wilderness. And I made some friends.
Right.
So you're not with Sakirr anymore?
Well, I was, but now I'm not.
Right.
And what
You're-
did Sakirr do with this information? He just left you?
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
See, I wasn't entirely sure what happened, but I assume you're a dead woman walking, yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Who are you?
Oh, Zethia.
Kind of like reaches a tiny hand up, grabs a couple of your fingers.
That's a first for you.
Goes, Patch.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I got excited hearing that you were maybe in the city. I didn't really think the rest through.
I like
And what
him.
of the others?
I mean, most of them came in. Was Sakirr, him, the new guy, and the other fella.
Other fella?
Yeah. Yellow coat, big tall hat.
What?
The one from the watch that was in Lion's Mane that came down here. That one.
And what makes him so important?
Some sort of in charge.
Great. Now we got another one.
Why are you here?
To kill Sakirr.
Yes. But I need information as well. In fact, you were with Sakirr until you reached the city, right?
Yes.
Have you seen a man with a very funny, interesting looking mask? Doesn't talk a lot. His name's Q. Did you ever make your acquaintance with him?
Funny mask.
Dark circles around the eyes.
It's ringing bells, but I don't know if I've ever met the guy.
But Someone like that has definitely made contact with the lion's den, or what left of it.
You see at this moment he like eyes you properly. And just kind of shakes the thought aside. Yes. Maybe.
All right, well, this means I'm on the right track. This is great news, by the way. I've been trying to find them.
Brilliant, excellent.
You're interesting. I feel like we could use them.
What?
Yes. You might be helpful.
Sure.
You said you had friends that you made here, or?
Yes, not meant to talk about that. Shit. Yes.
Are they bad?
No, they're like me. Not particularly welcome.
So kobolds.
Some kobolds, goblins, other things that don't other people that don't do so good in the forges.
Whoa, buddy.
Look, it's been a long couple of days.
Well,
Then where are they hiding out?
There's this moment where he tries to keep a secret that he knows that he is very much meant to keep. Oh my god. There's a few organizations under the city.
Besides the goblin one?
That goblin one is a offshoot of the Underbrew. Yes.
oh, you are so helpful.
Care to show us this underbrew?
Yeah, probably.
I throw in a little treat for you.
What's the treat? My hair? What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that?
Under his cloak, you can see this kind of like almost a robe. Like he opens it up and just shoves it into a pocket. You can see all manner of like herbs and stones and just like bits of what definitely look like they were once creature. Just kind of tucks it in, and you can hear like a rattling of glass as he shuts it up.
All right, hold on. What are you going to do with that?
He kind of completely ignores you, talks to Fang, goes, "You have no idea how many wonderful things they have in this city."
My hair?
Yeah, it's a collection.
Collection of what? What for?
Research.
Yeah, research.
Research. I don't want to be researched. What the heck?
To the underbrew then.
All right.
She's just
This
resigned
way.
at this point of time. Well, I guess it's just a strand of hair. What's he gonna do?
Make clothes.
Yeah,
Give
we
someone a
don't
quirk.
need more Zythias.
Someone a quirk.
Can Zethia say, "I am here"?
I am here.
Moving through town here. What is Azreal's plan for the rest of this day?
I don't know. Just kind of not really. He's got a chance at information, so he's happy about that. He's a little upset how he had to get it. But I think he'd start looking for the others. Plan of attack.
Yeah.
I think there'd be a moment when he's just walking alone and he'd just put his hand on his shoulder, kind of clench and just speak to himself, saying something along the lines of, "Sorry about that. You always did say I was charming and I should use it. As I look for the others."
Go ahead and give me a perception check here.
Yeah, go to the loud banging area.
We're on a mission.
That will be 11.
11. All right. Walking back through the city, Patch would take you down one alley before realizing he's gone the wrong way, shoot down another one, down a main street, up another side. Probably a good 45 minutes to make 20 minutes of progress through Bellum here. And I'll say that at a point, you would watch a small cloaked figure cross a main road with Fang and Zethia kind of trailing behind.
All right. Let's see what they found, and I'll follow up behind. I won't say anything.
As you guys are walking, Patch will just keep conversation going here. Do you know why Sakirr has come to Bellum?
Protection, I think, mostly, but to join forces perhaps as well.
Teaming up with the Watch.
I wasn't sure if you knew or not, considering you disappeared. Yeah, seems to have some sort of deal that they offered him. I don't like it. It's not good.
What is it you don't like about it?
He accepts an offer the day our town burns down, for one. Those were our friends. Those of us that had them.
Do you know anything about this mage weapon?
Mage weapon, mage weapon, mage weapon.
Do you want to show him the ball?
Plucks it and looks it over. Yes. The watch guy, the yellows with the hair. He had a magic stick.
A magic stick.
Yes.
That does what?
Loud fizzle and crack, glow of gold. This thing threw a dwarf. He hands you the orb back.
So it is magic?
I believe so.
Alright. That's weird.
Do you know what powers this magic?
I wouldn't be sure.
All great questions as Azreal walks up behind.
And who the fuck are you?
Oh, he's with us. He's with us.
Why?
What the?
His charismatic personality.
Exactly. Honestly, I could say the same about you.
Hmm?
I eye him up and down.
What's wrong with me?
Do you have to ask that?
Damn!
He continues pushing through.
You guys bring up some good points. We have a week.
A week.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Sakirr is leaving the city in a week to go north to the major city, the main city of the Watch.
You fraxen.
Yeah, he's getting a promotion and going to his outpost over there,
That'll be why they're sending watchmasters up there.
getting them ready.
Yes.
They're all staying up in the main area for now, until then.
You knew of this.
Hey, we just came to Bellum because it was supposedly the easiest city to get to.
Oh.
New Fraxon was its destination.
Great.
However, I have a lead to potentially get us inside.
How?
You said I was charming. I went and charmed one of the guards. We're meeting tomorrow, discussion about meeting maybe one of his inner circle or somehow meeting Sakirr if we can.
Just you by yourself?
Yes, but I would be so gracious if you would watch me from the shadows.
I guess I could.
Rather not walk into a trap. But I doubt she intends for it to be one.
You think she's telling you the full truth about everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, lead on.
Right. He like gets to the end of this kind of alley that he's in. Yes. And just leads you down another street and another few minutes of wandering.
We're going to the Underbrew. It's your like underground area organization of this town.
So people that aren't allowed up here, I assume.
Yes, something like that.
I will like walk over and I'll just walk by Zethia instead of Fang.
Yeah.
And I'll lean over. So who is this little dude?
Oh, this is Patch,
Oh, the medic?
the medic. But he got dumped outside city walls because he wasn't allowed in because... So now he also isn't a huge fan of Sakirr. So, you know.
Well, I didn't know he had talents. That could be useful. I'll walk up behind him.
Oh, don't spook him.
Patch,
Yes.
you, I heard, were a medic, able to heal people?
That is a very kind description of what I did, yes.
That could be very useful in our wee little group. We get into trouble quite often, and we intend to get into a lot of trouble soon.
As I hear.
Surely you wouldn't leave us without someone that could patch up our wounds?
I will not be running into danger, but happy to help a friend. He looks over at Fang.
Keep in mind, there's a cost.
Always is.
What do you mean by that? Oh. I don't know why, but he collects things and Fang offered one of my hair strands as payment to take us to Underbrew, so...
Everything's a possible ingredient.
Oh, so you're healing. Okay. I assumed like you lost a limb or some blood when you healed something. Like there was a physical attribute being taken away.
Looking at him here,
Because I get that.
I get that.
you
Look
can
at me.
see one of his eyes, the one that didn't blink when he snapped back to earlier, is this like cloudy white. You can see this like scarring around it that disappears under this dragon skull that he's wearing on his head. I've been trying my best.
Azreal will lean in and whisper. Sorry for giving you shit earlier then.
Water under the road.
He will
Under the road!
he will lift his cloak and reveal the like curse shadow that's crawling up him. Same boat.
Indeed. Here it is. And he points over it. What very much just looks like a house. Yeah. And he walks up to the door and gives this very specific knock as he enters, or as he goes up. A couple of moments pass. The door creaks open a little bit. Who's there? Patch. Brought some friends. Friends? You see just a large eye kind of appear in the crack in the door. Who are you?
Zethia?
Azreal.
A friend of Patch.
Patch goes, I can vouch for them. It's all right. Very well. The door opens. You enter what was clearly, like, it looks like a home. There are chairs, there is a fireplace, there is a coffee table set up with recently baked bread sitting on it. But there is a bookshelf on the other side of this room that very clearly has been moved a few too many times and is beginning to scratch up the floor. You enter and see, for all intents and purposes, a monstrosity or an aberration here. A creature that looks like it's somewhere between an ogre and a lizard folk. This like scaled, almost crocodile-looking individual that is his head is like brushing the ceiling.
Come on in then.
Moves over that bookcase and swings it to the side and opens the door that is behind it. The whole time that you are moving through a corridor and down a staircase, Patch will just be talking and exclaiming about how he bumped into these people, how he found friends down here, how the city has a place for him, even if he was told it didn't. And eventually you make it down into a much larger underground chamber here. Few dozen lanterns lining the walls of this circular room. Maybe 30 or so tables. You can see people sitting in the dim light, playing cards, having discussions, people exchanging pieces of paper. There are kobolds, there are goblins, there are bugbears, there are other beast folk, like the workers you've seen on the surface that are making deals, having conversations down here. But there are also people. There are humans, gnomes, dwarves down here that are making discussion, doing business with these people here. And there is at least 6 doors that branch off from this room into chambers beyond. Welcome to the Underbrew, or the hub of the Underbrew anyway. I would be happy to show you where I have been spending my time, unless there is somewhere specific you would like to go.
Oh, I don't mean to be. That's already rude. Why are we here? What does this place have to offer us to begin with?
I mean,
An upper hand. And I follow Patch.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured maybe additional information here might be gatherable.
Wow, wouldn't mind an upper hand.
I think I got a lead on Q, by the way.
Oh, already?
Well, I think he has been talking to Sakirr, or even their group, because the kobold recognized something when I explained the mask to him. So I think maybe he had a discussion with them or something. I'm hoping if we can find any of the other people from the inner circle, maybe I might find Q. Part of the reason I wanted to come down here as well.
Surprising myself. I am glad that you found some information in your hunt, making this all not pointless for you.
Yes, well, I've been desperate for a new lead, so this is good. This is very good.
Once you've helped us cut, the head of the serpent, I don't mind helping you further in return.
I appreciate that. I might have to explain a few things, so if you do want to help me some more, because it doesn't end with just finding this one guy.
Nor does mine.
I figured as much.
Long road ahead for us then.
I think so. All right, let's see what this place has to
As we
offer.
look down a long hallway.
Oh god.
That's gone.
No,
Oh,
it's just
fuck,
back
that
there behind
happened.
Ripley's chair.
Excellent.
What you doing, man? You got so excited.
Patch leads you down a series of corridors here, kind of through one of those doors, but you see 7 or 8 other doors that lead off into further chambers as he kind of pushes through, and eventually Patch has this faint smell to him, like he is a walking apothecary, just this every herb under the sun. But as you're moving down these hallways, that smell intensifies, and it is not coming from him.
Oh.
And eventually he
Damn.
pushes through a door into another chamber, not entirely dissimilar from the room that you found the night before, except there are a dozen or more of these bizarre contraptions. You can see small flames heating up glass vials. You can see metallic bands that are holding glass tubes. And as Patch enters, he runs over to one and goes, oh, good, it's done. And kind of closes a valve and takes a bottle and corks it up and puts it to the side. And you see that same goblin you saw the night before, who is currently here with heavy, iron goggles with glass lenses in them, and is mixing together two liquids here.
Fang would just pull her bandana over her nose. I see you've made a friend with the goblin.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Marrow, I have some friends. Friends? Turns around. Oh, it's my lucky day. How can I help these friends of yours?
Are there just a lot of vials here with all sorts of liquids? Tell me, what does all of this do?
A lot of it, nothing. Some of it, some very useful things. What are you in the market for?
I don't suppose you have something with healing properties.
Patch will actually walk over. He goes, we might. Uncorks the bottle that he just corked up.
Oh.
Dips a finger in and kind of...
It doesn't taste good.
I believe so. And corks it back up again.
Oh, okay. Because we need things like that. Do you have this stuff available to maybe purchase?
Of course.
Ah, great. Why am I treading around eggshells? How potent is it?
How do you mean?
Your
He
liquid.
uncorks it again and just kind of shoves it up to your
Oh,
nose.
great.
This heavy waft of some off licorice smell just catches your nose in a way that's not great. But you do get the sense that he has essentially just brewed a batch of regular potions of healing. Yeah.
How many of those can I have?
How much coin you got?
Enough.
Surely we get a friend discount.
He kind of looks around the room here. You can see these cupboards, a couple of them are open, and you can see dried herbs and all manner of alchemy ingredients here. There may be an abundant supply here, but that doesn't mean it's cheap. But I'm sure we can work something out.
All right, well, how much does one bottle cost?
50 gold.
50 gold.
Fang will go into her pocket
Oh, sure.
and pull out the quartz.
Mhm.
Have you used any of this?
I have.
Shit.
Oh,
I got
yes.
nothing.
You like interesting materials.
While that happens,
Yeah.
I want to walk over to the goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And no one answered her question.
Mm.
Everyone just kind of went to the thing.
Yeah.
So he's going to walk past while looking around.
Mm.
Power. That's what I'm after. Got anything that can give me that? Or know where?
Kind of looks at you. Do you have any shadow out at the moment?
Yeah. I might release some. I'm an area. You know what? We're under the ground. Don't think there's any watch. So as been holding it in for a while now, I probably need to So he will release his shadowy arm at that moment as he asks for power.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Oh. Curious. I might... My specialty is... He kind of like goes through a few vials. You can see what is clearly like a potion of climbing, a potion of resistance, this kind of more situational utility as opposed to strength or power. You can see a vial that looks like it's half completed, where the liquid is just occasionally visible and sometimes isn't, some half-baked potion of invisibility. And you can see a vial that looks very similar to what Patch has been brewing, but looks like it's incomplete and could be more potent. Yes. However, I might have some friends that could help you a little bit more. Trinkets and baubles, more so than potions.
I won't pretend to act like I know much when it comes to power and how to gain it. I know mages have their spells, their magic. I know the people above us carry some sort of weapon they think gives them that power. Me, I was given this power, I feel. But it needs to be stronger. I don't care how I do it, as long as it happens.
Simple enough, I suppose. Well, it is magic of some description, I assume.
I never asked. I just think about what I want to do. And sometimes I can do that. It's all of me. And he will remove that side of the cloak and he'll just let some of it pour out from his hip.
This goblin almost like runs his fingers through it to see if it's like a liquid that can be bottled. It just kind of passes through the shadow. Very curious. Yes, I have some friends who have some things. They tend to trade more in favors than coin because the stuff that they have is pricey. But if anyone knows what could help you, it would be them. I can perhaps introduce you after our meeting here.
All right.
Kind of gestures over to his brews on the table. Anything here spark interest?
Invisibility thingy, my ball. It's pretty cool, but if the next stuff is pricey, well, I best not spend what little. I'm not a man of having items.
Understandable.
Shit, I couldn't even carry that, to be honest.
It kind of gives you a look over. We'll come back here.
I'm gonna address Patch here. You already have a strand of my hair. Is there something else that I could give for a discount on this health potion?
What were you thinking?
I mean, what? Blood?
I love ingredients as much as the next guy.
Not blood?
Not usually.
A nail?
Excuse me?
Oh, yes.
Fingernail?
Oh,
toenail.
that makes far more sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Fingernail?
Sure.
Oh, all right. I guess she'll just bite it off.
He'll snatch it and like put it away. Goes, cool, 49 gold.
That was not worth it.
You have 10 nails.
Wait, really?
I don't even know if it's going to do anything.
Yes, but trial and error. Let's say that first one doesn't work. Oh no, you need another one.
Do you have coin?
I do. 45.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is foreign to Azreal.
Yeah,
It's a natural 20.
natural 20.
Total of 21.
The goblin in the back goes, yes! Right, Patch just kind of hid down. All right. It is my first brew. 45 apiece is acceptable.
All right, sounds good.
How many do you want?
1.
Okay. He'll take it, cork it back up.
Got anything for stealth?
Looks over at the goblins. Half finished potion there, the same thing that you can see that for a moment is a silvery liquid and then liquid disappears. Then it kind of re-emerges again. Goblin there goes, well, it's half finished.
When will it be done?
Another day or two, probably.
And the cost? 1,000.
If I can get it to work, you'll be probably looking in the range of 200 gold crowns. Pricey ingredients, unfortunately.
Any of those ingredients local?
Some.
Will it dumb down the price?
It could, if you would be kind enough to procure them for me.
What are they?
He kind of picks up the vial and kind of swirls it around a bit and takes a look. I have, frankly, a lot of what I need. There is an herb that I have not been able to find. Grows just outside the city, if you would be interested. If you could find a batch of amber leaf, there's a good chance that it would help me create a few more of these, and perhaps I could give you a sizable sum off of one of them.
Just outside of the city.
About a day's travel.
Anything we were doing the next day?
I have a rendezvous with a watch guard.
You have a date.
And what of you?
I really forgot what I'm doing.
Is this how buying items normally happens?
Usually it's
Listen-
a trade or sell.
I
or
also
wager.
have not really done this myself. I usually don't buy things.
Usually people don't walk into the lab and offer to buy products. But it works.
Where are the products? The health potions, exactly.
Essentially, they're just like sitting on a bench where it looks like Patch has just finished brewing them. Like normally these would be like labeled and sent out to somewhere where they would actually sell them, but this is very much just like the workshop.
They're going to be hard to come by.
Yeah. Well, I'm saving my coin for what's potentially next.
All right.
Would you like to come with me then? If you think you're doing nothing.
I can't think of anything, and I don't want to wait around for that.
Am I watching my back tomorrow?
Oh, you're going straight into it. I thought you were just going on a date.
That's just what I like to call it. It's not actually a date, is it?
No, well, maybe to her it is. I was vague on the details. No one of her caliber is worth going on a date on. However, she has information we need.
I was going to say, I am not really doing anything tomorrow unless something comes up.
I was hoping for backup, just in case, but Like, what was the time I went? Because it was that time.
Like mid-morning.
Mid-morning. Brunch.
That's what I've written.
Brunch.
You can't afford this health potion from your old friend.
I'm not after the health potion.
Oh, what are you after?
Which, can I just raise a point? You did almost die on top of the carriage.
I can drink yours.
Bold of you to assume I'm going to give mine to you that I just spent coin on.
Bold of you to assume that Zethia wouldn't have already drunk it by then.
Let's not be hasty here.
I feel like it'd give us an edge.
Are you after the invisibility? How much is the invisibility?
Once it's finished, 200 gold. Less if I can get these ingredients without the hassle myself.
I see.
But how much less?
I'll have the price.
Well, maybe we do. I'm just worried about timing.
I'll be fine on my own.
Are you sure?
If I need to escape, I can always slink into shadows.
I think you'll be fine. Then maybe I'll come with you.
Alright. Will there be any dangers getting this amber leaf?
Possibly, possibly not. It's a day's travel to the west, towards the belt. There's always a chance.
On our way into Bellum, did we see any like random creatures that might be violent?
Not in the immediate vicinity, apart from the manticore.
Apart from the manticore. Alright. Well, we have most of our information for now. We can get your invisibility potion. You'll get more information, then we regather and plan what's next. And hopefully find more people from your inner circle, or ex-inner circles. Alright. Pleasure doing business. I don't normally do this. Thank you very much.
Of course.
It was a pleasure to meet you too, Patch.
Same to you, I think.
Well,
While they're saying their goodbyes and talking, I just want to lean up against Fang and whisper so the others can't hear.
Yeah.
Are you able to steal a health potion without being seen?
why would I do that?
I can cover it up.
I'm not going to fuck over someone who already got fucked over twice.
I might have to rewrite my opinion about you. Interesting.
Is that a thought or?
You said that out loud.
Just what opinion did you have about me?
Your hands are hands of a killer. That's true. Perhaps maybe it wasn't your choice. Maybe it was, but somewhere deep down, you do care about how people are treated, making sure they are treated fairly. I don't disagree. The only thing that stops me is I put my goal first.
Well, if I wasn't left to die, maybe things would be completely different.
You didn't want to, or did you?
I had no choice.
That's how the world goes. When you want to die, you can't. When you want to live, you can't. Somehow, life has its way of stopping all of us from doing what we want most.
The only reason why I nearly died is because I was weak when I thought I was strong. So now I'm going to prove Sakirr that he made the biggest mistake of his life by leaving me alive.
We're similar. Our goals, our reasoning differ slightly. You know, I was frustrated and I felt weak as well. But I want power, not to prove someone wrong, but to prove someone right.
Did that person leave you as well?
They did. But I'm sure she had her reasons.
Fang will go to leave, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you say that, sometimes those reasons are just. And then she'll wave to Patch. We're staying at the Shattered Inn.
I'm sure I'll track it down.
That would be the Shattered Anvil.
That's what she said.
No, but okay.
Before Fang opens the door and leaves, like as she's opening it, Azreal will walk over and his shadow hand will keep the door closed for a second. For her, it will always be justified. And he'll let his hand go and let her open the door.
As that door cracks open, can I get a quick perception check from Fang?
As it hits you in the face.
Yeah, it opens inwards.
Oh, you. Good perception. 26.
26. Looking down that corridor, you watch as a figure kind of just ducks out the other end, as if they had just walked away from the room that you are all in and around the corner.
God damn it.
Am I able to make out like the size of the figure before they went around the corner?
I would say on a 26. On a 26, I will say that even more specific than that, you have seen these boots before. This is an informant who's very good at doing her job.
Can I use my feline agility to double my speed to chase after her?
Oh.
As soon as that door opens,
That's...
gone. And I think that is where we will end our session. And we'll pick up there at the start of the next one.
Wait, what?
My
What's the
magic
time?
My magic items. I need
There's no clock.
Oh, shoot. Yeah,
my
you're
magic
right.
items. My magic item. Where do I go?
We didn't have a break.
No, we didn't.
Whoops.
Man, what an
Damn,
interesting
that's a-
session.